the decision to apply to Yale was a super last minute one. I was going in as an engineering student. I wasn't very I was thinking about electrical, computer, and mechanical. And so I was looking at very STEM heavy schools. And then 2 or 3 days, I think, before the deadline, Rahul sir from Athena called me up and he was like, you should really apply to Harvard and Yale. Like, I think you can get in. At that point, I was like, I don't think I can get in. And I don't know if their like STEM education is that good. So I don't know why I would do that. He's like, no, you really should do that. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'll work on essays with you and then let's see where it goes from there. My essay was about photography and philosophy. It was sort of me ruminating about my photographs and the editing process and whether what I was doing by editing them was ethical or not, whether it was right or not. It specifically had to do with Delhi and Gurgaon and the smog that was there those days, and it still is very much there today. And sort of like I would edit the pictures and make them look really nice. And then I was wondering, like, is that even the right thing to do? Is it justified? Like, changing the photographs to make them look nicer than they are in real life, and sort of working through that dilemma and realizing that I can think of it as giving people an ideal to pursue and work towards rather than trying to like deceive them of sorts. And that was sort of like the dilemma that I was working through in the essay. It was definitely very, very, very deep, but also slightly cheesy. I would change some stuff if I could go back, but I think they liked it because I think it showed some sort of introspection on my end. Definitely the fact that I was like questioning this was something in itself, and like I said, the whole philosophical part was very Yale coded as well. But beyond that, now that I look back at it, I also realized that maybe there were some other things. Like I talk a lot about Delhi as well in the essay, and it wasn't something that I gave too much thought of that time because it just came to me naturally. But now I think about it, I'm like, wow, my community really impacted me a lot growing up, and I think it reflected in my application as well. And now that I look back at my Yale experience and realize how much community plays a central role in that experience, I realize that maybe that also helped them make that decision about me.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of Spill the Tea with CC. Do be sure to hit subscribe, like this video, share it with any of your friends who are thinking about applying to Yale or any other Ivy League. And finally, final words of advice from our guest today are?
I would say just be authentic as possible. Be compassionate, and there's just so much that you can learn from the people around you. Every person around you has just so much to offer, so I think make the most out of it when you can. And yeah, just good luck.